Hello, this is Johnny. We're gonna do a open box for Galagan. I just stepped away and I came back and I just want to let you guys see what I'm talking about. I'm letting the video run by itself. This is the unplayable screen. It went to two screen and the color still changing. Now, if you was to press star, and the game is going to be exactly the same thing. And this is the problem I have when I purchased the first one, this thing happened until 3 days later. This one happened right away. So let me show you start the game, and it's still in two screen. So how are you gonna play like this? Okay, so this is twice already that I'm getting this kind of problem. So, and the colors keep on changing, and now it's two screen. You can't really play like that. Okay, and let's try to reset. So this thing does go malfunctioning. It's defective. Okay, so that's why I never recommend either this one or the Galaga. But it seems like the Galaga, they did fix it. They did fix the sound, so the sound is good. But this one, the tearing, the screen color changing, it apparently did not got reported or what, but never fixed. So if you plug it in, you let it sit on the side, color is going to change, and malfunction is going to take place. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, let it run, and you guys will see it while I'll do the open box for this. All right, let me check this one out, because now I don't really trust my arcade system, because as you can see, Galaga now is fine so far. Hopefully nothing happened down the road when I play it. If it does, I will definitely give you guys an update about it, so you guys won't wind up buying something and say, well, Johnny, you say the sound was fixed, but in a couple of days problem occur, same like Dig and Dug. So see, the color is already changing already. So I bought this twice already, and so I still don't recommend it because same problem I'm having right now, and I bought this on February 16, 2019. So it's this year, and when I bought the other one, it was last year, and the last year had the same problem with this year. Okay, now this one I heard a lot of good thing about this one. They said no sound issue. I saw some Glenn video. He did a video on this one, and he say he love it. A lot of people say they love this one because this one didn't have the sound issue like they did with Galaga. So I want to let everybody know that apparently Galaga is the problem have been fixed, and there's no more problem with the Galaga's breaking sound while you're playing. So those of you who have the old one, or you could ask them, say, hey, can I get my money back? So I don't know. I mean, 8 months later, it's hard to get your money back. So, but every time when I test something, if it doesn't work in the first couple of days, I return it right away. I don't want to get stuck with it, because something like that is not working. It's not worth keeping it. Okay. So I already took the battery from the other one, so I'm going to put the battery in on this one. Design is very pretty compared to the Focus Galaga. It's the same design. Let me see if it is exactly the same or not. Yeah, exactly the same size. The Galaga, it seems to be more prettier than Galagan because it have design here, and it have the correct joystick button thing, and the design here is much prettier. But this one is the world is bigger, but the top is more of a My Arcade design than the original, and the artwork is nice and pretty. Okay, so yes, it's very nice, and let's see how well this thing go. So if you guys haven't seen the video, this is the 2019 February Saturday I purchased this, and the screen, the sound have been fixed by My Arcade. It's playing good, no defective sound. And let's try this one. Hopefully this one don't have the problem. But yeah, I will definitely test my arcade device just in case. I normally buy it and I put it there on the shelf. I don't play it that often. I just play it the first time when I got it, and then after that I let it sit. You know, so I recommend you test it first before you let it sit, and then you let your receipt expire, the warranty, and then you cannot return it no more if there is something wrong with it. So even if you're a collector, I recommend go ahead and try and play it. Okay, see that one is still malfunctioning. All right, let's. Ooh, I forgot to peel the sticker off. Let's go and peel this off. Oh, this one is peeled. It's stuck pretty good. All right. Ta-da! It's kind of weird the color. Hopefully that this one don't have color changes. We're gonna keep our eyes on this one. Make sure that it doesn't have the same kind of issue. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this one on and let it run too, because I don't know it's gonna be doing the same thing like that one is doing. Okay, so far it looked pretty good. Okay, the graphic looked pretty good. All right, and I don't have a Galagan version to compare, so I'm gonna put the Walmart edition in the back. I do have a Galagan tiny. It's called a Tiny Arcade, and their marquee does light up. The My Arcade doesn't light up. Only the bottom, the light up, but not the. Gonna let those two sit, and we're gonna go ahead and come in closer. Now the screen is measured 2.7 from the other one I did today. The same day I did those two. The screen diagonal is going to be 2.7, and I believe if I remember right is 2.2, and then 1.8 I believe. Alright, so far this is blue based on what I see, and hopefully this one don't have the same problem. So I'm going to press start again. Let's see if we can turn this one as loud as we can. Good. So far so good. This game reminds me more of an Invader, Space Invader, because they all line up in a straight line. I like the way the sound. It's like somebody doing a telephone dialing. And the thing, it looked like exactly like the arcade. The yellow little, when you shoot it, the head disappears, the yellow. I heard that my arcade will not have the problem with this yellow thing. The pointing thing, so when you shoot, it disappears and it come back, the yellow thing. Where I think Arcade 1-Up have the problem with their version. They had to send up the, wow. So they had to send up the replacement. This one is pretty cool. I never seen it does that when the one but I seldom play this kind of version, but it's pretty cool. And normally the one I play is Galaga, and this is Galagan. So far so good. Let's do it one more time. Now somebody asked me, would this work with Raspberry Pi Zero, Raspberry Pi, I don't recommend upgrading this to Raspberry Pi because you only have one button. And so if you want to play Raspberry Pi, you could probably get a card that we purchased for Retro Arcade, and that card will probably work with this one. If both of them have 40 pin inside, you should able to use that same card and use it for Raspberry Pi, put Raspberry Pi in here. But the problem is it doesn't have enough button. So you will have to replace the board and buy a different the board that I think they have it in China, called the company called Air Express. They have the board that you could purchase, but then I don't know it will work with this one. So you have to have different button or special board made for this 2-button joystick, because right now all the game at least require 2 button. Okay, most of them require 4. Okay, and some of the more advanced one, like PlayStation or Street Fighter game, they require 6 button. So for this to upgrade to arcade, it's not worth it. You might as well just take the screen and build your own wood case, and then put it in the plastic. The only thing you could use from this is just the screen. Everything else you cannot use. So if you have to change this thing out. So to upgrade this to an arcade, to Raspberry Pi, is waste of time to do it because you don't have enough button. Okay, the reason we did it with the Retro Arcade, it has 6 button and it have the fighting stick like Neo Geo. So that's the reason. The one we're talking about, if you guys not familiar with, is the one is called the Retro Arcade, which I call it the Neo Geo clone. And that one you could actually put they have 6 button and a fighting stick, where this one is really not a all direction fighting stick. It's only the up and down, left and right direction joystick. It's not the 8 direction joystick. So, but it still do the job. It's not the best, but it's better than the Walmart brand. Walmart brand, this joystick is all plastic, and so if you pull too hard, you might break. So they do put the lock where you cannot go too far, which you accidentally break it. So they do have some control to it, so you cannot push too much. You only could put a little bit enough, but it does have the right motion and to play the game. But it won't let you push too much, which you will accidentally break it. But this is a similar joystick as the one that in the little box you plug it to the TV. So do I recommend this? So far so good. Okay. I like the idea that the game, even though it's pretty small, when the gun is shooting, you can see the yellow thing will come in and then it disappear when it shoot it and then come back. See that? So the animation is very well done. You can see that shooting head will disappear when it shoot out, and then will come back in when it's not shooting, and then when it shoot, it go up, and then it will come with a new one. See that it come up back, and then when you shoot, disappear. And the color is very detailed design. So yes, I do recommend this. Galaga is well designed. Sound is good. It's not defected. It doesn't have a defective sound, and the quantity and the design is pretty well done. So yes, I do recommend this one, and I do like it. So I like to have it because I like to play this kind of game. So it's cool. So both of them right now, they both are good. So far so good. Doesn't have any defective color changing, as I can see. This is the only one that I have defective problem throughout the whole My Arcade that I purchased. So hopefully I'm gonna let it run and see. I might just use a direct plug and plug it in and test it. Let it run overnight and see if it have any defective problem. Because if it's gonna have a problem, it's gonna have it on the first day you have it, pretty much. If you let it run overnight and it have problem, it will have problem. This one, you can see It already had problem when I came back. The screen switched to 2 screen. Even when you press start and play, it still stay like that, and you cannot play with 2 screen splitting. So I do not recommend getting this, even though this is very pretty. I'm sad to say, but they did not fix the problem 8 months ago, and it still exists, the same problem. This one, they did fix it last year, 2018. They did have a terrible sound, and now the sound is sound great. So no problem with the sound. That is the loudest the sound it get. It doesn't get any more louder. So I like this one better because compared to Galaga, is because the beat come in and then they line up. You know, not just sit there, you know, waiting for you to shoot them. Where this thing fly around and it's more challenging and it's more fun to play with. That's why Galaga is more popular than Galaga is more popular than Galaga. But Galaga is the first one that came out before they developed this one. So of course this one is going to be more fun to play with. But they both are very good. They sound very nice. I like the way they sound. See, the dials when you're playing, they have a cool sound to it, and the animation on the plane is very well made. So I don't know, it does look like an arcade version. I'm gonna have to go try the arcade from the Raspberry Pi and see it, because it does look like an arcade version. But even if it's not, it's still very cool. Alright. Yeah, that one's still malfunctioning. This one color is still changing. It's changing purple, changing yellow, back and forward. Yeah, this one's crazy. Alright, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my open box for Galaga. They both sound good. They play well. So this is my 2 favorite handheld, arcade mini from My Arcade. Alright, thank you for watching. Talk to you later. Bye bye.